Hello and welcome back. Today is going to be a chit chat, get ready with me. I'm just doing a really simple face and I thought it might be fun to have a bit of a chat and put the face on and catch up. See how we're all doing, people. So I haven't done anything to my face. I have washed it, put my skincare on. That was a while ago. So that's about it. Let's get started. So I'm starting with this Karen's BB Skin Perfecting Cream. I've talked about this before. I will link reviews as we go in cards if I can, or else down below. And just take a bit of that onto my hand. So how are we doing? As you know, we've booked our flights to Bali, which is very exciting. Seriously people, I'm so excited. And then we've also gone ahead and organised our international driving licence. How cool is that? Seriously? We're going to be able to ride scooters out there and look fabulous. Oh, I'm doing a really minimal face. I'm not doing anything over the top here, so that's why I've not done primer or anything. This BB cream goes well on my face without any kind of primer and stuff. So yeah, and it's going to be a mostly hands job, because this would be great if, like myself, sometimes you just want a wee bit of makeup on your face, just to help things along a wee bit, and then you can't be bothered with a big fuss. You know when you're having one of those days. Yes, so international driving lessons order. We still haven't booked our accommodation, people. Need to get that organised. Hopefully going to do that later. But I'm going down to my brother's today. It is stunning outside. I'm going to show you a peep because the curtain's behind me. But look at, can you see look at that sunshine? So yeah, going to my brother's this evening to make cocktails and maybe have a barbecue or something. So after that, we might book our flights. You know, I have so much to do. I'm trying to be good and record as much as I can so I can get caught up again. Oh, which reminds me, so we should have a chat as we do this. In the last couple of weeks, videos have been all over the shop. I'm really sorry. I've just been flat out with work, which is going incredibly well, by the way. This whole freelancing stuff, best decision I ever made. But I've just been flat out with one client in particular. There was a conference on and I was so busy just trying to keep up with that. And then also trying to make sure my other clients, I got their work done in the breaks and stuff. I just didn't have the mental capacity to do loads of videos and things. So that's why they were a bit all over the shop. And then I'm trying to catch up because I had footage of the decluttering and stuff. I had most of that done. I'm just pressing this in to make sure it's sitting okay and to see if there's any bits I need to go over. So I'll probably just add a bit of concealer now. But yeah, I had this footage of the footage from the decluttering, but I've not had time to do anything with it. So I finally got the voiceover, you know, the intro and the chatty bits done, and I tried to make them different for each of them. So the first one was mostly focusing on the before and afters and stuff, and then the second one I didn't do it before and after, and I thought, well, maybe that I should have done more of that, and I don't know. The last one is just going to be decluttering my brushes and my nail polishes, so I still have to record that bit. That's what I'm also hoping to get done later today. Oh, I'm using my my Bobbi Brown BBU palette to mix a few of the concealers just to brighten under my eyes a wee bit. So I'm going in with the salmony concealer in the corner where I'm really blue, and then I'm going in with a light yellow over the top because I have a wee bit of a random red mark there. Have you noticed how much better my skin is looking? I say that knowing I'm dehydrated at the minute and it's not looking as well as it was 2 days ago. You know, when you have some days where you're not drinking enough water. Anyway, so doing that just to help disguise the blueness a bit and just brighten under my eyes a wee bit. Here we go, even things out a bit. And then I'm going to take that same yellow around my nose. Look at my eczema's almost gone. How amazing is that? And that's just with that skincare I've been using. I didn't need any cortisone. Is it cortisone cream? I can't remember. In the past I've had steroid cream where it's turned up on my hands and stuff. I didn't need any of that. I just needed a bit of patience. And someone's gone. And these are left over from hormones. Goddamn hormones. Somebody needs to have a word and sort them out. So yes, the videos have been all over the shop, but I think I'm caught up now, and I'm gonna go back to doing 2 a week. So I'll go back to doing a vlog on a Monday, and then a video of choice on a Friday. It'll probably be mostly beauty related because they seem to be what people want to see. So I enjoy doing beauty things. So I'm going to just start doing a lot more tutorials so I can spread them out for when I'm away in Bali as well. So I can do travel-y stuff as well as beauty stuff. So the BB cream just sort of even things out a wee bit, and a bit of concealer just helps lift things. Although it looks a bit on the wrong because the face isn't completely done yet. I'm using this It Bye Bye Pores pressed powder to just set my face a wee bit. I'm just going to set down the centre, and I'm only going to use like a stipple brush just to lightly put some on, just like that. Pretty simple. What was the crack? Yes, so videos back to 2 a week, hooray. And everything should be gradually returning to normal. Not bad. This is the By Terry blush something or other, and it's Apple Glow. It's a really nice colour. I've had this for longer than I should. There's a really nice dent in it, which you can sort of see. No, you can't. But this was, I was in two minds as to whether to keep this or declutter it, but it seems to be fine. There's no funny smell of it. There's no weird behaviour. It's fine. So just stipple this on lightly to the face. This will probably come with me when I go to Bali. I need to start figuring out, do you know good sweat-proof makeup? It's never really been an issue for me. So it's going to be interesting. Ooh, a bit close to the eyeball there. We do not need redness up there. Yeah, I don't think I'll be wearing a whole palette of makeup. I'll probably wear very similar to what I'm doing today actually, if I can't be bothered. A lot of the time I just won't. I think I'll just be too busy putting on layer upon layer of SPF and making sure I don't burn my face off. If there are any videos you really want me to do, like if there's a particular makeup look or anything like that you really want me to do, or if you want me to show you how I do certain things, tell me now people, because I'm going to be leaving in 7 weeks. When you see this, it'll almost be 6 weeks. So yeah, there's that. So tell me in advance if there's something in particular you really want. I'm just going to, that redness there is annoying me because I have a wee red, that's a tiny bit of eczema that flared. So I'm just covering that a wee bit. Ooh, this is one of my new NYX pencils. It's a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Iced Mocha. It's a really nice kind of taupey shade. And again with the finger. Yeah, make sure you let me know in advance if there's anything you really want me to do, or if you've been to Bali, let me know areas that are really good. I think we're looking to stay just slightly out of Ubud Centre. We don't want to stay in the middle of town because I'm not going to go all that way just to end up in another city. So yeah. And for those of you wondering, yes, we're giving up our flat in Brighton and we're looking to move to the West Country when we come back. And by West Country I mean like out Somerset direction and that way. We're looking to move out that way because I just need more countryside in my life. I'm a country girl at heart, and maybe get a dog. But that's if we come back. So we've kind of booked return flights. Not we cannot. We have booked return flights. I needed to grab my mascara there. We've booked our return flights for 6 weeks. So we're going to Bali for 6 weeks. And then we're planning on coming back and moving out to the West Country. However, when we're going to put our stuff into storage. Not all of it, obviously. We're going to get rid of stuff as we go. But there's certain things we'll put into storage, like our bed and wardrobe and stuff. And then if we don't come back, we're going to mark everything keep or sell in our boxes. And we've talked to a few friends and they've agreed that they will basically sell whatever they can. And we'll split money or something like that. Because I'm not going to continue paying for storage if we're going to keep on traveling. So we're not going to, you know, if we decide we want to stay and we want to keep going, we're just going to keep going. Which is entirely acceptable, frankly. Because we might love it and be like, oh, should we try and keep going for a few more months and go to some other places that are local, or a few weeks or whatever. Because I'm going to continue to work when I'm away. That's part of the reason I'm doing the job I'm doing, is because I want to be able to work from wherever. That's half the joy of working online, isn't it? Working from wherever in the world. Now I'm going to mix two of these highlighters. It's the Benefit High Beam and the number 7 Skin Illuminator. These are nice cream highlighters and they tend to come out in the summer, unsurprisingly. So a wee bit of that on the back of my hand and a wee bit of that on the back of my hand. Now I think I just need to take, oh no, I'm good. So just mix them. And then dab it off, and then I'm just doing it along the tops of my cheeks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to Bali. I've sort of warned clients that for the first week they will have very reduced hours because I want to be able to enjoy myself for a week and take a wee bit of a break because I haven't had a holiday in a very, very long time. And then just do it under my brows a bit as well because, you know, we want to be all glowy and stuff. Right. So yeah, first week in Bali, taking it easy. I will have to do some work for one client in particular because it's time sensitive and it has to get done. So I'll have to keep doing that. But other than that, I'm going to take some time off and I'll make sure I'm just going to try and front load a lot of my work. So I do a lot of scheduling and organising of ideas and stuff. And lately that hasn't happened as well as it should. I've not been as organised because of the conference and because of other things. I was just too busy ramping up for that and I didn't have time to plan stuff out as well as I would like. So that's why I'm just doing dust at the minute because I really want to get ahead and it's driving me nutty that I'm not organised. So I'll have to make sure that's up to speed and thoroughly in place before I go so I can schedule everything at least a week out. That's what I'm planning with one of my clients. I'm starting a new client on Tuesday. Oh yeah, I'm just filling my brows with my NYX micro brow pencil. We all do our brows slightly differently. I'm a fan of quite natural looking brows. She says with them pretty filled in. But like I very rarely pluck my eyebrows. Actually, I can't remember when last I did pluck my eyebrows. And I always thought they were pretty hairy, but then I realised my eyebrows are hairy, but they're blonde, so you can't see a lot of the hair, even though I could see it, and it's like clearly other people can't see it. But I like that my favourite pencil has to be this NYX pencil in taupe. I think it's the closest for me. It works well, and it works well with my hair. What else do we want? I might add a wee bit of brow gel just to add a bit of texture to them so they don't look really flat. I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. It's my favourite brow gel. I did used to like the Benefit one, but then it's over expensive for what you're getting really. And frankly, I would rather be spending my money elsewhere than on all of my money on my brows. I want to stain my lips with this colour and I don't want to have to keep reapplying throughout the day because, you know, if you're having one of these days, it's going to be a lazy day. So I'm going to go in with the Body Shop Lip and Cheek Stain in Bright Peony. So I'm just going to do a wee bit of that. I'm just going to put a wee bit of this in the centre and then I'm going to smudge it out with my finger because this stuff is powerful. And that will probably stay stained most of the day. I'm just going to add a wee bit more. If you wanted, you could also use this on your cheeks as a cheek stain. I just like using it on my lips because it's easy to get it wrong and you don't have to redo half your makeup just because you messed up your blush or whatever. So yeah, it's mostly because I'm lazy, let's be honest. So, okay, my finger's stained already. So that's on. And then I just pop a bit of gloss over the top. I like these. These are the L'Oreal, what do you call them? This is Neon and it's a Miami Vice. But they're the gloss, Mega Gloss, I think. I have a few of these, I quite like them. They're not gross on my lips, they're not sticky. And they feel nice and hydrating on the lip. And that's it. This is it if I'm just having a sort of boring day and I don't really want to bother with doing very much, but I feel like I need to do something because, you know, the blue hair sometimes can wash me out of it. So I need to put on a wee bit of colour. This is what I do. Right, that's a wee bit of a chat. Didn't really chat loads, but I thought it would just be nice to have a wee chit chat, get ready. Let me know if you have any questions. I will link all the products I've mentioned down below and we can catch up really soon. I hope you're well. Thanks a million for watching. Bye!